The Snow White trailer is finally here. Well, not here, because it's not on YouTube, because Disney said, here, we will not be putting it here. Instead, it's only playing in front of the Wicked movie. And that is exactly as we reported to you 48 hours ago Disney would be doing. It appears to be another sign that Disney knows Rachel Zegler is full of slime, and they've got to hide her as best they can. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Pro Channel, where we, as ever, endeavor to explain entertainment, keep you ahead of the culture curve, and we love doing so. We also love having Marvin, the movie monster. And Marvin, you're going to be here twice today because Disney has made some huge, stupid mistakes. And folks, if you want to hear me be more critical of Disney than I have ever been, join us at 3:30 p.m. Eastern today. We're going to be talking about the fact that Disney is planning to destroy Muppet Vision 3D, the last work of Jim Henson, and what they're doing in order to make that happen. The reason they're doing it is the dumbest idea I think I have ever heard. And I have watched them declare they will fill in the rivers of America with concrete in order to put off-brand dirt tracks. So they're really in low standing, and they managed to skyrocket themselves down, not up, but crash straight into the ground to the center of the earth in terms of how bad I think this is going to be. And so get ready, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. These people have no idea what they're doing, and I think, Marvin, this will crash the stock. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about Snow White, which is plenty bad enough. Marvin, I haven't even given you a chance, though, to say hi. Tell the audience out there hello as we devolve into more awfulness.
Hello, audience. I'm in mourning today. We'll get into it in our next video, but let's talk about another stupid decision, or not so much stupid, more sneaky and insidious.
All right, folks, this is out of AB at position Serpaov. Okay? And the reason it's from there is because we're not going to show you the Snow White trailer. And we're not going to show it to you because we're in a really weird situation here. The trailer has been released, and usually when a company puts out a trailer, they want it to be seen, so we'll play the trailer here. Disney, however, has sort of released the trailer, but then again, on YouTube, it's nowhere to be found, which fits in with the reporting we did the other day, saying that Disney was unlikely to release this on YouTube because they want to protect the film. They know that it is going to be deeply disliked, and they're allegedly trying to stop people from clicking the dislike button and creating narratives. But Marvin, I'm assuming you've seen this. I've seen this about 5 times, trying to watch it to make sure I know everything about it. And I can see why Disney would want to hide this. I think this might be the biggest theatrical disaster they have ever put together. I don't know what it will do at the box office. There could be the Barbie crowd that shows up for it regardless of how bad it is. I don't know. But in terms of quality, this is garbage. I mean, I hate to be that way. It's not as bad as what they're doing to Muppet Vision, but this takes Walt's original story and it absolutely destroys it. Now, I'll explain that, but I want to get your take first, Marvin, and I will go through the still shots of the trailer so that people can see. I think we can do that. I can't imagine how they could stop us from showing still images, but Marvin, share with us your thoughts on the trailer as you've seen it.
I mean, look, it's nothing but smirking, stunning and brave girl boss nonsense. She's got to save the prince. She's got, it's absolute hogwash. It's absolute dreck. It's drivel. It's just more of this slop that this disgusting company has been spooning onto our plates for years now. And the only way to get them to stop this cultural vandalism, this cultural arson, is to stop supporting them entirely, to just not go, to ignore them when they put cretins like Rachel Zegler into movies and then allow her to spout off her hateful nonsense rhetoric at the entire country the way she does. It's disgraceful. It's despicable. And this move, releasing a trailer and not releasing it on YouTube is usually only done for one reason, because you have a movie that's coming out in theaters that you're not confident in, and you think the trailer will boost it up in terms of ticket sales by people going to see the trailer. I believe they did this with a Star Wars trailer once upon a time,
Right.
or
But it
or
cannot
something like
be,
that.
it cannot be the case this time. And I know that's where
No.
you're going because they're doing it for a competitor.
Yeah. They put it on their biggest competitor's biggest movie of the year with Wicked, which is absolutely astounding to me. And it's just because they know that the second this trailer hits YouTube, those dislikes are going to fly at them like a hailstorm.
And they may never put this on YouTube. I don't know what they're going to do. It's amazing to me that they're trying to do a blackout on social media, and they're only putting it in front of Wicked, and we would assume Moana 2. But, I mean, this is horrible. And let me walk through the reasons it's horrible. First of all, the original Snow White, of course, she is rescued by the prince, but that's because Snow White needs to... she needs to be rescued by proper masculinity. And by the way, she rescues the prince as well by being the proper form of femininity that he needs to sustain his life in order for them to find balance with one another. And that just so happens to also be the story of starting a family. Now, there are other circumstances surrounding this that make it part of a fairy tale. But Snow White is in the original film, she's trying to, and the original fairy tale, she's attempting to overcome toxic femininity. And I know that's not allowed, but the evil queen is toxic femininity.
Yeah.
Her beauty and her prowess, her vitality are escaping her, and Snow White overcomes her as being the fairest in the land, and therefore she has to strike her down because age is taking that away from the queen. And Snow White escapes that by trying to find a form of masculinity that is not threatening. So she finds the dwarves, and they're a form of masculinity that cannot hurt her. Only in her most vulnerable state can proper masculinity, that is a protective form, step in and be what it needs to be. And in doing so, both of the vitally necessary components of the genders, masculinity and femininity, can coexist and bring forth new life. That is the deep philosophical understanding of the original Snow White. In this one, Zegler is saving the prince, who is, a moron and cannot save himself. He's behind a cage. She is doing what Zegler told us she would do. She is attempting to lead this is so crazy to me, a military revolution against the queen. Folks, I'd like to welcome in another guest to help us talk about this as well. It's Erica. Erica, welcome in. We're happy to have you. We're talking about this trailer that is just absolutely awful. So Snow White is going to lead a socialist liberation of fairy tale land. The dwarves look like the uncanny valley. It's clear this is the third attempt at making the movie. Here it is, folks. This is Zegler pulling a Robin Hood and walking into the queen's German castle, I guess. And she's in the red cape. She's not Little Red Riding Hood, but she is there to lead a socialist liberation, which is just incredible. The song is terrible. I'm not going to comment. I'll just leave this frame up so people can see this. This is bad in every possible way. This is awful. Erica, have you had a chance to see the trailer yet?
Oh yeah, I couldn't wait once I saw. Once I saw it came through X. And,
all right, Erica, give us your thoughts on the Snow White trailer that they are hiding from YouTube and X, but are willing to put in front of Wicked.
It completely misses the mark on the original Snow White and how we know Snow White to be, which is, whimsical and full of humility and just elegant and graceful. She comes off as like a warrior princess instead of the Princess Snow White we know her as, especially any of us who grew up with the original series.
Erica, look at what we're... battle axes drawn. Snow White has battle axes drawn to her neck, and she's got
that look of conference. Brave indignation. This character that was literally scared by shadows in the forest in the animated version.
Right. The whole point of Snow White is she's overcoming her fears as a child. She's coming into maturity, recognizing that Yes, femininity and masculinity can be toxic and scary and terrifying, but you face them forthrightly. That's the story of Snow White. And now they've turned her into Xena, Princess Warrior.
Exactly. To me, it's a generic Princess Warrior movie with a Snow White overlay. That's what I think of it.
And they apparently know that this is not going to go over well with audiences because they're attempting to hide it.
Oh, yeah.
Marvin, I don't think they're going to be able to hide this.
No.
You
absolutely can't hide it. But you know what? I think the safest place to hide something will be in the theater while this movie is playing, because there will be nobody there to watch it.
Oh, darn, you're giving the robbers out there, you're giving the bad guys a place to go be. They can go hide at a Snow White theater where no one will ever find them.
It's okay, though, because they're criminals. They'll just sneak in. They won't actually pay to see it.
They'll also fit in with Zegler. Erica, I mean, am I missing something in terms of, like, is there a Barbie crowd? Is there an Inside Out 2 crowd that's really excited for this that I don't know about?
No, I mean, I talked to my sister earlier, sent her the video, and she was just like, what is this? And I said, exactly. And right. I mean, she's millennial, I'm Gen X, and it's a miss. I'm sorry. If you're Disney, if you're going to do remakes of your Disney princesses, we like to feel and see a princess on the screen. You know, I don't care about being a princess warrior. Where's the romance? We want romance and femininity. That is what the Barbie crowd wants. That's why
you're not allowed. You're not allowed to have romance. You don't need no man, Erica. You don't need one. And women don't need men, and men don't need women. And we're all just going to sit here and watch the population of the earth collapse. So good job, Snow White. I kid. Not really, though. That's what these people believe in with their weird utopian dystopia. All right, Marvin. Gal Gadot is in the trailer. We get a glimpse of the prince. We also get a glimpse. Another scoop that I had was that there was going to be a lot more screen time given to the kid. They're going to do a first third where we're watching this little kid for the origin story play Snow White. I think she's even got a musical number that was added once they realized how badly Zegler was being tested. So I don't know, Marvin. Outside of what we know to be a desecration of Walt's vision, how are the other performances? Any excitement you can derive from this thing at all?
Well, no, I mean, Gal Gadot at least looks like the evil queen, because I mean, look, with the way Disney has been lately, I was fully expecting the evil queen to be Mario Cantone in this film. But good on them for actually making it Gal Gadot. You get a gold star, Disney. You actually cast a woman to play a woman. Congratulations. Well, but at the end,
but Marvin, Snow White for 2/3 of the film will probably be wearing a pantsuit.
Oh, of course she will. There's nothing exciting about this film. There's nothing that makes anyone want to see it. There is, oh my gosh, it's just drivel. It's drivel nonsense, rhetoric, virtue signaling, pandering. I can't. I'm so angry at this movie right now.
If I go to the theater and watch this movie, I'm going to feel embarrassed the entire time I'm watching it.
Yep. Folks, I'm going to have to review this. I mean, that's what bothers me. I literally have to go review this when it comes out. I mean,
so do I.
I don't want to have to sit through this. And this just looks terrible. This is the best, by the way, frame in the entire trailer that they don't want you to see. They do not want you to see this trailer. So
I wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut in the theater. The whole time I'd be like, oh, seriously? And no one wants to hear my mouth in the middle of a movie like that.
Look at these.
Oh, they look terrible.
They look like somebody overbaked claymation. They look
Shrek.
like they're made out. Yes, the Shrek stuff from 2001 looks better than this.
Yeah, Shrek 1 looked better than this.
They look like Christmas elves. They don't look like Snow White dwarves. They look like Christmas elves that were just repurposed.
Herbie wants to be a dentist.
A dentist? Oh, geez. All right. Well, that's the Snow White trailer, folks. We are going to track this. Listen, I don't want people, and there's Alfred Newman over there. I don't want people to take this the wrong way. We are not saying that this will definitively be a box office disaster, so listen carefully. There is a chance, a remote chance, a minuscule chance, a teeny-weeny, itsy-bitsy, not yellow polka dot chance that the Barbie crowd will show up and they will watch this 7 times. And there is an atomically small, subatomically small chance that this movie will actually shock me and be good. And then we'll see what happens. But at this point, 99.99% chance, Disney is in for a colossal disaster. And the reason that we can say that is because they didn't just hide this on YouTube. Oh, God, it gets worse. They hid, that's so terrible. That looks, oh my gosh.
I think if it
looks like they're wearing adult diapers under onesies.
if it does well, it's going to be because there's going to be a lot of hate watchers and people just wanting to watch out of curiosity, but it'll be a one and done and it's not going to be rewatched again.
Looks so bad. They're not just hiding it on YouTube. They hid it in the most recent earnings report with Bob Iger, where he refused to even mention Snow White. So they know something's up. We know something's up, and they're trying to hide it from YouTube. But we're here to say, what's up, Disney? Surely we can show these still frames. I would not be surprised, though, guys. I'll tell you, I would not be surprised if Disney tries to demonetize or make some kind of claim. But I don't see how they can. We're showing still shots of a trailer that they've released. I can't help it that they have not yet released it on all platforms. It is what it is. All right, Marvin, tell the folks out there where they can find you in this great, big, beautiful web before we go nuclear on Disney over the Muppet Vision thing.
Well, you can find me over on That Park Place, where I'll be going nuclear over the Muppet Vision thing also in an article that's coming out soon. ThatParkPlace.com. Make sure you're bookmarking it for all of your movie, TV, video game, and theme park news needs. And check me out over at my channel, Tooneytown TV, where we're uploading videos most days, just commenting on the ridiculousness that is Hollywood. And, of course, on Thursday nights at 8 p.m., we got Toonie Talk TV, our live stream pop culture podcast.
And Erica, tell the folks out there what you're up to these days.
We're just a family here in Germany, expats, early empty nesters, and we are just vlogging what life is out here. So we've got some Christmas in Germany videos coming up, and you can find me on streams like Pro and Lorena's Spice Lounge, and then occasionally on Follow the Bradleys Fun.
Hey, Erica, the gnome with the braided hair behind you?
Oh, yes.
More realistic than those dwarves. More realistic than those ugly, nasty little dwarves. Ew. All right, folks, don't let those things in your house. Don't let the merch in your house. And I cannot call for a boycott to any film. I never do that. But Zegler's pushing me. I won't say it. All right, folks, like, share, subscribe. Click it and stick it to the algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts about the upcoming Snow White movie and the fact they're hiding the trailer. I mean, they didn't even do that for Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny. They didn't even do that for the Star Wars movies by the end when people were livid. Ooh, this is bad. All right, well, we're heading out. We'll see you real soon, folks. Find something to make you happy before we do that next video, because Disney has screwed up royally, and we're going to let them know. Until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.
Wilton, what are you doing?
Well, word on the street is the culture war has officially made it to the doorstep of That Park Place. And I realized Jonas has no one there who loves him. So I thought I should go and protect them.
Yeah, okay. You know that's not, how you do this, right?
Do what? Fight? Don't worry, Floral. I will not be intimidated by a criminal threat.
Threat? Wilton, don't be ridiculous.
What does it matter to me? I have only one life to lose.
I mean, I totally expected you to die walking into traffic, but,
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Okay, just stop. This is just nonsense. You already have one of the easiest and most effective tools and weapons at your fingertips.
My axe?
No.
Oh.
The truth. Stay smart and ready to tell and share the truth by keeping up to date with WDW Pro, That Park Place, as well as Valiant Renegade.
And Jonas? I mean, he does things with Vash, and that's not very reassuring. That's like putting two helpless chipmunks into a piranha pond.
That's neither true nor accurate. Unlike the team from That Park Place.
Sue me.
Ugh.